Welcome to the Panic Button, everyone. I'm Nina.
I'm Jessie. This is the Panic Button. How can we help you?
And today we're reacting to a video that pretty much everyone has reacted to, and we're a little slow to get there, but we got there, and today we're reacting to a video of an unhinged transgender lawyer who gets arrested and acts a fool in Oklahoma.
She's lying to you guys, by the way. It failed to copy to the SD card, and now we're redoing it.
Good old Sony cameras.
Furthermore, someone asked in the comments why I don't do solo videos, and whoever replied was right. I have a full-time job, and Nina does not have a, official full-time job, and so I work 40 hours a week, whereas Nina gets to do this.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Look, I pointed you to the exact paragraph. It's her education.
Stop
Because you don't want to hear what the argument is.
Stop. You interrupt me one more time, you are being held in direct contempt of court, and
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
wipe that smirk off.
I don't have a smirk on my face.
Oh, yes, you do.
I do not.
I am not going to tolerate this from you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Fill out the request, get the form from our court clerk's office on the second floor, make sure it comports with what you've brought already, get it filed, mailed in, whatever you need to do. Let us assess her request. If it's,
My client's not seen her child. There is no order in this court, and there's been no jurisdiction found that this court has jurisdiction over this child who has never lived in your county. You never lived.
Oh, yeah. So for people who don't know, the reason they're arguing is because the woman that the trans lawyer is representing hasn't showed up to court.
I mean, yeah, you can tell based off the context of the argument. That's exactly why.
There was a pause. There was a break. I wasn't done with my argument.
and I was not done with my statement. You interrupted again. Do not throw your...
I did not throw. It fell off the bench. Please stop stating things that are not true, ma'am.
This is like a toddler in action. This is like toddler behavior. Oh, I'm so upset. Just throwing stuff.
How often does it work to be like, stop saying things that aren't true when you're in a fight, when you're in a disagreement? If someone says you threw that, oh, stop saying things that aren't true. Do you think that's going to provide a good?
But she's calling her a man. That's not true. No one's saying anything about that.
No, because we're playing this game.
We're playing pretend.
Social politeness, right?
Pretend.
Social politeness. This is what you have to do. So to say you threw something and be like, no, I didn't, and even though you can't see, you're telling an untruth. No, you would be like, I'm sorry. I went to set that down. I went a little too hard. I need to calm down.
But don't you understand? They're always right.
You're a lawyer, dude. Woman, dude.
Woman, dude.
You're a lawyer. If anyone should understand social etiquette and decorum, it should be you, right? Because your whole job is to present cases in front of a court where there's a judge and a jury.
Yeah. No.
Sir, you've got a room full of witnesses.
I do. I put it down. I did. I put it down and it fell down. I did not fall.
Then settle down.
I'm not upset and I'm not arguing. You're not letting me make an argument. I'm not red in the face, ma'am. I'm not.
Stop. Our court reporters cannot get what we're both saying.
I am trying to make my argument. You interrupted my argument halfway through on an objection.
That will get every available deputy.
Yes, ma'am. I'm aware. It's happened to me before.
It has.
Yes.
Yeah, she's interrupting again.
It's happened to me before. This button will get every deputy around to come in.
Yep.
It's happened to me before. This is not the first time that you've gotten this animated.
Yeah.
Now, maybe in this court, maybe in a different court.
Trans to hall pass to just act like a fool.
I'm saying you've had this happen before.
Yeah.
You're egging it on.
Acted a fool before.
You know what's about to happen.
Yeah. Oh, she probably has never experienced the repercussions for her actions, which is why she's doing it again.
This person just said, it's happened to me before. This judge pulled out the button, said, this is a panic button.
Yeah.
Sponsor. We're sponsoring them. No, we're not. This is a panic button that will get every cop I can to take you out of here, basically. Mm-hmm. And this individual just said, I know it's happened to me before. Did you not catch that?
I missed it.
I'm so sorry. Can I go back? Will it fuck with things?
It's fine.
Yes, ma'am. I'm aware. It's happened to me before.
It has.
Yes.
You're out of line.
Yeah,
Of course.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
So you are aware of the following events and how they're going to unfold. Again, you're a lawyer, so you should know anyways. But you just said, it's happened to me before.
Yes, but trans, okay? But trans. That's the get out of being a fool free card. You can get away with a lot of stuff just saying you're trans.
I guess it really goes to show that decorum means a lot. And you have a man and a woman, and then you have the trans person. The man and the woman are showing decorum. The man is literally stepping back and just letting this happen.
Oh, yeah, you don't interrupt your enemies while they're making a fool of themselves.
And the judge is trying her absolute best to make her point and also not get interrupted every single time. So I guess the panic button's gonna get hit.
Ooh, heavens to Betsy.
Okay, if I push
Or
that
maybe
button,
because I'm a transgender attorney practicing all over the state.
I don't know what you are.
You do, ma'am. It's not that you do.
See? Trans. It's because trans. Everything is because trans.
So we just spent almost 2 minutes talking about how your client hasn't showed up and you need to fill out this form.
Now we're taking responsibility for their actions, their client, yeah, as well as the lawyer.
The judge is telling the lawyer, you need to go to this building, get this form, and
Yep.
submit this form, which the judges will tell you for a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, plenty of things, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like it's this crazy
it's not
irrational.
like, oh my God, the form, the form.
They're forcing you to put female on something. It's not like it's not that deep. It's okay, we have to make this form fill out. My client sucks at showing up anyways. Maybe I can convince her to do it next time. And then you go get the form. Instead,
The form.
instead you're like, it's because I'm trans.
It's because trans.
Where did have you in 2 minutes heard trans come up until just this second?
No.
I haven't heard hoot nor holler of trans until you decided to chime up and tell the whole room your dirty little secret.
Which wasn't ever a secret to begin with.
But the thing is, and they're in court, so they're going to follow the social contract, right?
Yep.
So they're going to call you ma'am, they're going to call you sir, because that's what's written on the paperwork. That's their job. They're just following polite society rules.
Yeah.
To sit there and after they've placated to you anyways, be like, it's because I'm trans. No, it's because you didn't fill out a form. The form.
I don't know whether
You do,
you're
ma'am. You do.
Other
You do.
than you have just now advised me,
ma'am,
and
you
that
do.
doesn't have
You
anything
do.
to do
It's happened
with
when we
anything.
talked on the phone.
That wasn't talking, let me tell you. You were entirely inappropriate.
You were yelling at me, and I did not even know you were the judge.
And I didn't know you from Adam.
I said, my name is Rob Hopkins. I'm an
Which doesn't
attorney
mean
in
anything.
Oklahoma City.
No, sir, you did not.
Okay.
Okay?
There's no one there to know that, right?
Okay, so we are pausing this until you get the ADA request form filled out and it gets processed.
So we're going to pause the hearing on jurisdiction that's been set twice. I drove an hour and a half to have the hearing. My client's available telephonically.
Me.
See, she's
Me,
the
me, me.
victim. Trans is the victim. Don't you understand? They're always the victim.
Because you didn't fill out a form.
The form. They didn't fill out the form. And so now they're trans. They're a victim.
Hey, guess what? In order to transition, you definitely had to fill out a
Lots of
form. You should be quite familiar with this process by now, sir, ma'am. Sir, ma'am.
And we are simply not even taking testimony.
Is your client available telephonically?
Yes, ma'am.
today?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then get her on the phone.
Thank you.
Probably not.
Your Honor, which we would object. This is as clear as the nose on my face that this woman will not appear before this court because she has a warrant for stealing
Judge,
children
you're
from the
saying
other
that's
court.
not true. And you're ready
You
to
were wrong, sir.
It's over me. Or shot at.
Now, who started the yelling? Trans.
He was simply saying that he rejects the
And then
opinion.
trans comes in and goes, no, and so the man tries to speak up so he can finish his point, and then trans is like, stop yelling at me.
No, I haven't
It's like,
been-
but you started the yelling.
I haven't been to a lot of court cases, nor am I a lawyer, so I'm not trying to act like I know anything. But for all the movies I've seen, it's usually hearsay. not
Hearsay.
Not like you get one little quick like harumph, you know.
Harumph.
And this dude just came out like hearsay. Like, oh, this is what I compared it to. It's like an angry mom. It's like when your mom's having a bad day and you ask her for like a cookie at the store or something, and she snaps at you, and you're like, oh shit, no cookie, no cookie.
Me.
I'm not putting notes.
I guess I'm not getting the cookie today.
Get out of my face, sir. Get out of my face, sir.
You may step
Get
back.
out of my face.
You should leave this county.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
People, my friend, you're being ugly.
And get out of my face.
Get out of my face.
Why?
Because you're in direct contempt of court.
He shouted at me. No, I'm not being. You did not even say that I was in
You are
contempt.
in direct.
No, I'm not doing
Judge, I
my stuff.
apologize, but I felt very threatened by this person.
Yeah, get him,
Not
girl.
being screaming and yelling in court. I've never even heard that before in this courtroom.
Get him. Now it's time for a
Do not
hog
hurt
tie.
me. Do not hurt me.
Get hands behind your back.
Do not. You're throwing me over the.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting.
You know exactly what's
Why
happening.
don't you all walk that way from the top?
I can't walk. I'm being thrown down.
Just settle down, walk that way.
Settle down. Do not grab me. Do not grab me.
There's where the woman comes in.
You know what my fatal flaw is?
It's easy to manhandle a woman.
You know what my fatal
Unfortunately.
flaw is too? Telling women to calm down. I just
Don't tell a lady to calm down, man.
Not
Because her
to-
crazy will come out.
What are you doing? You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're not going to I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your
I
back.
cannot breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I mean, this is entertaining.
I feel bad because obviously it's not funny, like, for the cops to have to deal with it.
I feel bad for the cops having to deal with this deranged lady.
However, from the third party perspective, it's kind of hilarious.
It is actually really funny because you know this is just performance. This is all an act. The whole thing.
When the cops are trying to cuff this individual, you see the resisting starting, and call it swinging, call it just aimless. You saw a fist go and hit the officer's leg. Intentional, non-intentional, it happened, you hit the officer. You're still resisting arrest. They go to move you, you throw yourself against the wall, the cop's behind you, has his arm around you, you can clearly see the gap between the neck and the throat, and
Yeah.
you just decide to push into his hand and go, I can't breathe.
So the whole thing's a performance. This woman's whole existence is just performance.
The look on the face when the cops were like getting this individual against the wall
Yeah.
was hilarious.
It was
'cause
very
looked,
funny.
It looked like you were trying to figure out, like in this trans individual's head, they were like, I can punch you and run that way, right? But none of that happened.
The trans individual is identifying as not being able to breathe, as well as identifying as a lawyer and identifying as a victim.
Isn't it scary that this individual passed the bar?
Yeah, but you know how it goes. Colleges, they've lowered the standards for students, so anyone could be a surgeon or
For lawyers?
or a lawyer or
I don't think we should allow anyone to take testosterone unless it's for like gynecomastia or anything that has excess estrogen being produced in the system, essentially reaffirming males into male gender. I don't think that we should be using testosterone for anything else.
testosterone
because
replacement for men who are going through
loss of
midlife
testosterone
crisis.
or a gynecomastia is caused a lot of times by excess
Yeah.
estrogen, which
Well,
is
when
man
men-
boobs.
Yeah, when men get older as well, they lose their testosterone.
Just like
so
women
they-
with estrogen. And
Yeah.
so that I'm in support of. I've seen, now not everyone gets it, but I've seen roid rage. I've seen a lot of these trans individuals get aggressive like this, and specifically the female to male ones. And I strongly believe it's because of excess testosterone. We know testosterone increases aggression. That's why men have a baseline higher aggression than women. Does estrogen make people punch people in the face? No. No, it does not. It makes them cry. So, yeah, give estrogen to whoever you want to, I guess, if you really want to. But testosterone should be really, really, really limited because if not, crazy things happen.
This person was already crazy to begin with. The mistake was giving her more testosterone to enhance the crazy that was already
Why
there.
would you give it to anyone?
Bars are lowered like with everything, with school, with trans with
Treatments.
being trans. Yeah, like everything's been lowered. You don't need to do much in order to be a victim.
I get the appeal of testosterone.
Yeah.
Now, I would want the muscle gain. I
Would you want the hair loss?
But this is what I was gonna say. I'd want the muscle gain, but I won't want the facial hair growth
The acne.
or the genital enlarging that
Ooh,
can happen.
yeah.
Not to be graphic, but it's true.
Yeah.
What I would want is the better metabolism, the higher energy levels, and the muscles. But you can't choose what you get from testosterone. So yeah,
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah, you shouldn't just let anyone have it.
If you didn't see the video, you'd think this was a horror film.
Yeah.
And the trans is the monster. And
Or the victim getting brutally murdered in the background, right?
well, if they were murdered, they wouldn't be screaming for very long. So this is like something different. This is like trying to hog tie a monster.
I imagine just a slasher film where it's just like, I can't run from the saw machine. I'm slowly dying.
Obviously, you are resisting, or else you wouldn't be
screaming.
yeah and out of breath.
Yeah.
Somebody go out there and run.
Why stop the train right there?
Maybe security.
Why it's always repeating? Help, help, help! Please, please, please! What?
I think it's just unfortunate. Mental health needs to be really, really evaluated before you're allowed to do certain things.
Yeah, we definitely need to bring back the mental asylums.
Okay.
Somebody go out there and run. Somebody go out there and run.
They're here.
They're here.
Somebody go.
They got your phone now.
Someone needs to exorcise the demons. Exorcise them in more than one way. Exercise, then you won't be out of breath. But also, we need to exorcise the demons in the trans person on the floor. Just say it.
Do you think maybe now we can tell him to settle down?
Now would be an appropriate time.
I think now would just make it worse and we can get more help, help, help.
Help, please,
911, even though the cops are already here.
Such a
Someone dial LGBT 911. They're better.
yeah. I need to speak to someone with my identity. So if you'll
All right, we're gonna
see,
pick you up. Roll on the
Judge, I don't get a female officer now. Get a female officer now.
you love it.
Get a female officer
I
now.
love how it changes.
I thought you were sir.
I thought you were a man.
How did we get right back to trans again?
We went like beyond trans back to female. See, because trans only works
But this
when
goes
it
back to
serves
trans
you.
identity.
Well,
If
see,
you really
trans
thought you
isn't
were a man,
serving
if
her-
trans men
her right
were
now.
men, then this is totally fine. You shouldn't have the
Right.
right to request a female officer.
Right. But you see, when trans doesn't work anymore as victim, then they have to revert back to female. Because if trans, the ultimate victim, isn't working for you, then female must, right? You can't like flip back and forth between who you really are and who you're faking being in order to get your way.
I think this all goes back to the modern version of feminism too.
It's just all so fake.
Today's version of feminism says that if I'm a trans man or a biological woman, that I must be better than men.
Yeah, and trans
Including
women are better
trans
than women.
in a
and
lot of
trans
ways.
men.
Mm-hmm. And so if I were to go back a waiver to a feminism, I would agree more with actually being equal. Not saying that we should make the exact same amount. I understand that men work harder, more labor-intensive jobs, but enough money that a mother can raise a child by herself if necessary, if her the father dies, or if for some reason she's in an abusive situation. I want a single mother to be able to raise a child on her own. However, I'm not asking for them to be millionaires because they're working at a grocery store. That's what I think equality feminism should be. Not whatever this crazy woke idea is. But that's just me.
What pisses people off is that they have to abide by your pronouns, but you get to switch back and forth depending on what serves you. How convenient for you that you can just switch back to woman whenever it's convenient, but everyone else around you has to abide by your retarded trans rules. That's why so many people don't take these people seriously and are so annoyed just even seeing them out in public, because when we see stuff like this, which is rampant all over the internet and in America, the world for the most part, it makes people see them in the light they present themselves as, which is crazy and not serious. I'm not going to take you seriously if you can't even take yourself seriously. Okay, excuse me, sir. If you're a sir, then you shouldn't be requesting a female officer. How about you get butt checked, or what do they call it? Not butt checked. I mean, they do check your butt, but
Rectal search?
not a cavity search, but they do like a full body search before you go into prison.
Pat down?
No, it's not a pat down. You got to take off all your clothes, and you have to squat and cough, and they have to look at everything. So you're going to get a man officer because you identify as a man, and everyone in the world has to identify you as a man. So you get male treatment. You can't have
what you asked for.
You can't have both. You can't be like an asshole to people and be like, you have to call me man and treat me like a man, but then you get to switch back. Okay, well, you just called yourself out for the hypocrite you are. That's why people can't stand trans anymore.
Give up.
I can't get up. I can't see. He just threw my glasses.
Help.
I can't see.
I'm falling and I
Give me
can't
my
help.
glasses.
They're banned.
Put them on my face.
Put them on my face. I need my glasses. Help! Help! Call 911. I need a female officer. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Boop, boop, boop.
I know it's inappropriate for the timing, but Scooby-Doo. I can't find my glasses, Velma. There's so many. That was like the running bit. She couldn't find her glasses, and then she'd put them on, and they'd be the monster.
Nah, I don't.
Really?
No, yeah, no, never. Maybe it's the age difference. Did I miss that meme?
You didn't watch Scooby-Doo, is all? It's okay.
I watched it when I was a kid, but that was before you were born.
Put them on my face. I cannot see.
Put them on my face. Put them on my face.
Please give me my glasses. I cannot see.
Now, maybe if you would have tried please like 3 requests ago.
Aside from being an arrogant piece of
Demands.
caca.
Did you hear? Put them on my face. Put them on my face. Put them on the face. Please put my glasses on my face. I bet you got your glasses after that, even though you still weren't being polite.
Well, trans is full of demands, not asking. If you've ever noticed, it's always demands. It's not asking. It's never ask for respect. It's demand it. It's never ask for something politely. It's demand it. People are sick of it.
I'm not trying to walk and I cannot see. I need my wallet.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
I'm trying to walk.
Well, that was beautiful. I loved every second of it. And this trans had to close down her law offices because she pretty much ruined her life by this performance.
Would you
Over
take
and
a
over again.
lawyer that did that?
Nobody
mean?
would. No, unless they're deranged, in which case, I mean, welcome to prison.
Well, your case is going to be lost if you take that lawyer. No wonder you're going to lose your practice.
Yeah, because the lawyer cares more about their identity than the actual.
I don't think anyone would even take that as a public defender. They're not going to fight for you. They're going to fight for them, and they're going to resist because their ideology. You need
Yeah.
someone who goes in and is fighting for you. The amount of times this person said, me, my things.
Me, I'm trans. Yeah.
Your whole point was to be fighting for your client. Who I
Not
heard
you.
Of, who I heard of probably 2 to 3 times total. I heard you more than anything.
Because
you
it's
are
always
a
about them.
terrible lawyer. It's like it's going to therapy and being like, I have these problems, and the therapist being like, let me tell you about my problems. It's counterproductive.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can get disbarred for this. So you've pretty much ended your entire career by acting like the fool you've always been.
They'll just go start a nonprofit for trans organizations.
Good luck. I think every trans has started a nonprofit for themselves. So good luck with
Go
that.
fund me because I can't take care of my temper.
Yeah. Because trans. Anyway, like and subscribe, everyone. Join our memberships to keep this channel going. We will see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.
Bye.
Cry